in is the air source heat pumps and geothermal heat pumps. From a peak standpoint, the heat pump is like a high efficiency air conditioner on steroids. So the more people put that in, that will shave our peak. The secondary benefit is moving away from natural gas and I'll say backfilling the winter time. So if you're using electricity in the winter for heating your home, we have a huge delta. We have a lot of excess capacity, a lot of excess room on our system. Our summer peak's 138. Our winter is barely 100. So we've got 38% more stuff. So by bringing in more into the wintertime, we can actually, in essence, cover more of our costs of our fixed system. So that also then helps on reducing rates. So it cuts peak in the summer because it's more efficient, and it reduces electric rates because you're paying for more of the system with more energy, that type of stuff. When you start looking at appliances and stuff like that, as Lane said, is most appliances now are already Energy Star. So to your point, why throw money at somebody and saying, hey, you got an Energy Star refrigerator, here's your $50. So we're trying to target this that works towards our climate action plan. EV chargers, again, it does not impact our peak necessarily, but again, it's conversion on the greater climate action plan, getting away from gasoline engines and CO2 and things like that. That in and of itself has a cost to the environment. We don't have a dollar amount, but I do like what you have in there about addressing the concerns, and we can modify this going forward on utilization and then addressing what we get. So for each of the programs, maybe that would be a good presentation for council. Why in greater detail are we doing these various things? Did you want to add anything?
Yeah, I do quickly. We do keep track of some of these numbers as far as annual kilowatt hours saved per program based off the technical resource or reference manual that the state of Iowa gives. And air source heat pumps alone are, even in just the rebates submitted year to date, offer 10 times kilowatt savings compared to our appliance rebates. So you saw the figure 290 appliance rebates submitted, and I believe it's at 90 air source heat pumps. We see 10 times the kilowatt hour savings on an annual basis.
And so I just think this is a really hard thing for council to wrap our brain around. How do we right size the subsidy? And I think that when you make the case both from the peak savings as well as the climate action, I really think that helps. And I also want to thank URAP for their work in reviewing this as well, but I'm supportive of this.
Any other questions? Open up public comment. Anyone want to address council on this topic?
Good evening, council. My name is Steve Shalane. I live at 1123 North 2nd Street. I thank Lane and Don for their presentation, and I am supportive of Alternative 1 on it. I would encourage staff to review several details. One is dropping air conditioners from this and only encouraging use of heat pumps. Effectively, what they have is a heat pump does exactly what an air conditioner will do, but it will also work in the wintertime to warm your house as well. The costs are identical. I personally am trying to get rid of natural gas in my house to go all electric, and a heat pump will go a very long way to do it. Through my research, electrification is the fastest method for climate action today of any other method, including insulation. Thank you.
Thank you for your input. Anybody else? All right, I'll close public input. Don, do you want to, I think, isn't that below 17.2 SEER you're eliminating, but above 17.2 SEER you're keeping a rebate of 200? Is that right?
That's correct. Yep.
So
we'll keep that higher.
Can you just clarify why? I think your report does address that.
Yeah. So the reason why we are keeping the higher efficiency rebate is because central air conditioners are the second highest utilized rebate. And we do believe by aligning with the federal tax credit that we're doing right by keeping it on as it is as a very popular rebate. And we do see energy savings, but by dropping off the lower efficiency units, it aligns with that federal tax credit.
Yep. And we are recommending that with the 17. So right now we offer rebates on a 15.2 SEER and a 17.2 SEER. It's $200 and $400. We're raising it to 17.2 and then just at the $200 level. So we're going higher efficiency and the rebate is being reduced. Is that correct?
That's correct.
But can you explain why? Because there's a logic behind that in your report.
So the reason why is at the federal level, the tax credit was dropped off below 17 because they're no longer considered efficient for that federal tax credit.
And it's my understanding that the equipment continues to get more and more efficient. And so the point is that what today is 17.2 might have been 15.2 a number of years ago. Is that accurate?
That is definitely correct.
Yeah. So the point is you still want to incentivize, you want to just keep pushing the envelope. Is that right? And you're following, like you said, the federal tax guidelines.
That is correct.
Yep.
Yeah. And that was my takeaway from what you said in the report too. So actually, to quote, 15.2 to 17.1 is no longer considered above standard efficiency is what you well said in the report. That's not me. That's you. Okay. All right. Is there a motion on resolution approving updates to, let's see here. Is there a motion on one of the alternatives?
Move alternative 1. You
Second.
approve the changes.
Thank you.
Second.
Anita, second. Thank you. Roll call.
B.D. Hanson,
Aye.
Rollins.
Aye.
Garten.
Aye.
Junk.
Aye.
Betcher.
Aye.
Thank you, Lane.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Don. Appreciate your time. All right, move on to item number 39, Homewood Golf Course 9 Crossing Improvement Project. Is there any questions for staff on this item?
It's nice to see so many bids.
Yep. Declare the public hearing on the Homewood Golf Course Hole 9 Crossing Improvement Project to be open. Is there anyone who wants to address council on this topic tonight? Seeing and hearing none, declare the public hearing to be closed. Entertain a motion to approve accepting reported bids.
Move alternative 1.
Second.
Roll call.
Rollins.
Aye.
Garten.
Aye.
Junk.
Aye.
Betcher.
Aye.
B.D. Hanson.
Aye.
Next item, public hearing on the load center replacement at the power plant. Declare the public hearing on this item to be open. Is there anyone who wants to address council on this topic tonight? Seeing that no one, will declare the public hearing to be closed. Entertain motion rejecting bids and directing staff to modify the project.
So moved.
Second.
Those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carried.
Mayor, on item 39, I think maybe you just moved Part A.
No, I actually, Tim moved alternative number 1, which included both
Oh, good.
accepting reported bids and
Okay.
the contract. So
Okay, great. Thank you.
he was being more efficient than I was. So,
Okay, sounds good.
all right, item number 41, declare a public hearing on rezoning property at 2200 to 400 Friel Drive from General Industrial GI to Government Airport District SGA to be open. Is there anyone who wants to address council on this topic? Declare a public hearing to be closed. Entertain a motion, or on the first reading of the ordinance.
Move on first.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call.
Garten.
Aye.
Junk. Aye. Betcher.
Aye.
B.D. Hanson.
Aye.
Rollins.
Aye.
Thank you. Item 42, this is regarding the hearing on lease of city property located at E731 Billy Sunday Road, now known as Lot 3 of Billy Sunday subdivision to Lamar Advertising Company. Is there a motion to continue the public hearing to November 25th, 2025?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carried. Declare a public hearing to transfer vacated alley located at 325 Ash Avenue to Alpha Iota Association of Phi Gamma Delta to be open. Is there anyone who wants to address council on this item? Seeing and hearing none, declare public hearing to be closed. Entertain motion on resolution approving vacating alley for no additional consideration by quit claim deed.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call.
Junk. Aye. Betcher.
Aye.
Beatty Hansen.
Aye.
Rollins.
Aye.
Garten.
Aye.
And move on to under 44, declare a public hearing to consider vacation of an existing electric easement at 1411 South Grand Avenue to open. Is there anyone who wants to address council on this topic tonight? Seeing and hearing none, declare a public hearing to be closed. Entertain motion approving vacation electric easement at 1411 South Grand Avenue.
So moved. Second.
Roll call.
Take your choice.
We'll let Carly arbitrate that one.
Betcher.
Aye.
Beatty Hansen.
Aye.
Rollins.
Aye.
Garten.
Aye.
Aye.
All right, and moving on to item number 45, entertain motion on second reading of zoning text amendment to amend material standards for off-street parking areas and driveways for agricultural equipment in the Research Park Innovation District.
Move on second.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call.
Beatty Hansen.
Aye.
Rollins.
Aye.
Garten.
Aye.
Junk. Aye. Betcher.
Aye.
All right, moving on to disposition of communications to council. There are 7 different items. The first is from Brent Dunn requesting some consideration on parking regulations on Ross Road. Is there an interest in receiving a memo from staff on this?
I would move we get a memo.
Yeah, or otherwise, if there's not interest, we can go ahead and just say not interested at this point.
Rachel, this is the one you had forwarded to us.
Yes.
Did you want a memo or?
Yeah, I think we've received a couple of emails about this one, so I would move we get a memo.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Those in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Item number 2 is a request to gift holiday lights to the city of Ames from Travis Tolliver. Entertain a motion to place this on next week's agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. There's a memo from Brian Phillips, Assistant City Manager, City of Ames. Request to rename Center Avenue to Chantlin Avenue. Is there an interest of placing that on a future agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carried. Next is a request from Chuck Winkleblack regarding Southeast Third Street paving improvements. Is there a motion to place this on the agenda for next week, November 25th?
So moved.
Second.
Those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carried. 5th is a request from Luke Jensen, RES Group, request for an amendment to the Ames Comprehensive Plan. Is there an interest in receiving a memo from staff? This is to relocate the comp plan, the commercial node from the center portion up to the northwest corner.
I would move we get a memo.
Thank you. Is there a second? Those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Next is a request from Dan Culhane from REA regarding an economic development opportunity. Is there interest in a memo from staff?
So moved.
Second.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. And last is a very, lengthy response from Justin Clausen regarding Hoover Avenue and Adams Street stormwater management. Options include placing on a future agenda or taking no action.
You referred this memo to us, and this is a response.
I hear no,
I would move that we ensure that the residents who requested this be notified of Justin's report and that we take no action at this
I
time.
think we sent a copy, didn't we? Carly? We did send a copy of the report.
Okay.
No action. Okay. Is there a motion to take no action?
She didn't, that was a second.
Okay. Those in favor of the motion of taking no action on this item, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carried. Thank you. All right, move on to item number 46, reports from governing body. Anything from Discover Ames tonight?
We meet on Thursday.
How about our AREA?
Haven't met since last time.
Okay. Story County Emergency Management Association, same thing. We will not be meeting until December. Transit,
Cyride's also meeting on Thursday.
busy day. Council comments. Emily.
Okay, I don't know if I mentioned this at the last meeting, but we have a nonprofit coordinator in the cabinet now. We've filled that position, so they will be there for all of the asset hearings for student government. So that's just a slight change in what's been going on right now. And then, as everyone knows, the Board of Regents announced the new president of Iowa State. It's Mr. David Cook. He's the current president of NDSU, another great school. He graduated from Iowa State, which I think is really, really awesome. Yes, and political science, which I thought that was really.
And he's from
really
Ames on top
cool.
of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And art.
So very exciting stuff. We will have an interim president from January to March, and that is David Spalding. I think he was with the Ivy College of Business. And then we're going to be looking into a date for the spring meeting. It's obvious for the joint meeting. It's obviously going to be on a Wednesday, probably around that middle point in this semester again, but I just have to make sure I can book the same room. So I'll have an update on that probably next time. And then regarding the fall joint meeting and some of the things that the senators were saying at that meeting, I've been meeting with them, getting updates. With one of them, his focus has shifted a little bit to some on-campus projects. And so we're revisiting specifically the Stanton crosswalk not next week, but once we return from Thanksgiving break. So I'll have a more substantial update on that then.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Rachel, anything tonight?
Nothing tonight.
Tim?
Wanted to give kudos to Parks and Rec. Had a chance to go out and see Ada Hayden for myself. Stunning. Love the wider trail. Absolutely beautiful. So congratulations on a great project.
Anita?
Just want to congratulate those who were part of the November 4th elections. Welcome back in January, but you would have finished now. And just wanted to acknowledge a really great campaign for the fire station. So thanks so much for all the great communications work, and more good things to come. Thanks.
Well said. Well said. Rowan?
Just thanks to the two speakers at Public Forum. Travis mentioned shop local if you do that for this season, and I love that message. And then I also wanted to give a shout out to our audience member that remains, to the gentleman who spoke from the Islamic Center, Mahmoud. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce his last name. But I was thinking, if you have an event in particular that you would want council, or a few of us, we can't always all appear at the same time, but if you have an event or a celebration where you'd in particular like council to come, you could perhaps leave that suggestion with us or with Susan right there. And then we could maybe get it on our list of events that council could go to. So thank you.
Yeah.
That's all
Thanks,
for me.
Rowan.
Thank you.
Gloria?
We had another great building community breakfast. Very interesting speaker, and I want to thank all those involved in organizing that. And I had the opportunity to attend a panel discussion that was sponsored by the Alliance and the Iowa Business Council in Boone regarding workforce preparation, vision to vitality. And it was worthwhile attending to hear what sorts of challenges and needs some of our larger local businesses have, like Fairway, for example. Also, with regard to the fire station, the Board of Regents has approved the contract for the lease of the land. And so that's another important step toward getting the fire station off Welch Avenue.
I had a couple of things. One is I just want to thank staff for they have agreed. We're going to have a presentation tomorrow night to invite all the mayors from Story County to come to talk about the R3C and discuss recycling and implications of that. And so we're really trying to be proactive with the partners that are part of our 28E agreement. I believe Justin and Brian and Steve are all attending. I'm going to go over also, but the whole idea is to try and do a good job of communicating. And a few weeks ago, I had the privilege of making comments to a ISU group for a health palooza competition, and there were 2 winners for second place, and I was so taken and impressed with what they did. They're going to be presenting to Parks and Recreation Commission on Thursday, and if the commission members support potentially trying to move those forward, and there basically is how do you improve community fitness in different ways, and they had some very innovative ideas. One's an app, and one's an Ames trail passport, which is really a very cool idea and very simple to implement. And if Parks and Recreation Commission is supportive and staff takes it to the next level, we'll probably bring them and let them present to council. But it's just really exciting to see how the students are adopting and trying to help us as a community. And so it will be and it's interesting. They have 10 minutes to present, or 5 minutes to present, 5 minutes for questions, and they're being cut off because they have a very tight agenda, but it's good practice. So anyway, with that, entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move we adjourn.
Second.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.